Well, we did.
No, it was him. He ran away in front of everyone. Then all the people start spawning before you get in here. Because he's so bloodthirsty. Did you really have to bring such a primitive to fight alongside of us?
I don't have it.
Primitive.
He's the only chapter I'm friends with. What do you want from me?
By Sanguinius, off the top of my head. Oh, my wings. My bloody wings. How they bring misery to my opponents. I flap them and I flap them and I fly through the air.
I too about love angels.
Hey, Sanguinius actually had wings. He could actually... So, I'm not making... And yes, he did write poetry. It was quite nice.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't that bad, though.
No. That was me being...
I flap my wings and they have blood, and they are flappy.
And blood.
Flappy.
Blood. Something flying through the air like a jump pack. something the Emperor secretly loves me more than Horus.
Meanwhile, Corvus Corax.
Meanwhile, on the War Master.
Worry not, I am here to save the day.
Thank you, but I had a Stormbolter.
I do not care, you obviously needed me.
Meanwhile, on the War Master's Valor Barge, could've sworn somebody said that they are loved more than I am. See, it's because the Emperor made favorites is the reason why we have Chaos Space Marines. That and also the Ward Bearers are bunch of...
You mean like the Space Wolves?
No, the Space Wolves are perfectly fine. They're just space werewolf Vikings.
You must never say anything good about the Space Wolves.
They save humans, actually.
No.
I will take it.
No. They're like one of the few chapters that actually respects human beings.
No, you must never say anything good about the Space Wolves.
So why do you not like Space Wolves?
Thousand Suns.
Oh, right.
You got a serious problem with standing in front of my shots.
Sorry. Just want to slash everything in the face.
If only it had more training before being released upon the battlefield.
I was trained by a black dragon on my home world.
The dragons aren't good at shooting, is the point.
No, they're not.
Trying to make.
They can rip things apart very easily, mostly because they're huge. Shooting, they don't know what the gun is. Mostly because they can just breathe on things and they die.
And that's why your chapter uses a lot of flamers.
Yep.
Yeah, if I ever play a Deathwatch campaign, I'm definitely going Black Dragons.
Oh no, I'm not Black Dragons, I'm Blood Dragons. Made up chapter.
Oh. Well, Black Dragons
Black
do
Dragons
exist.
is, you don't need to have, combat knives or chain swords because your arms are the...
Because you grew your own.
Exactly. And yet, for some reason, the Inquisition, whenever they test their gene seed, comes out negative for heresy. And for some we don't know how. And they're still loyal to the Emperor. And they're somehow more murdery than Blood Angels.
What would you do? What would you do if your arm was your combat blade?
Yeah.
Stab.
It's obviously destiny.
It grows through the power armor too.
Maybe we would go Black Dragons or Dark Angels. Dark Angels would probably be fun just because you get to scream about the Fallen all the time.
Dark Angels, all you do is you spam Terminators and Deathwind.
No, I'm talking about the RPG.
Oh, yeah. The RPG would be, yeah, you just do that.
Yeah, Deathwatch.
And whenever you encounter, what's his name, the one
It's,
Dark Angel that's still alive, that's...
Cypher.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
You just, like, rage. out.
Yeah.
And then you get that the guy who's playing Space Wolf.
I will take it.
I would take this point from all of these primitive barbarians.
I shall aid you.
You misunderstand. You're one of the primitive barbarians.
I am not primitive. I am well cultured in the art of Sanguinius. If only this game allowed me to have more fancier armor. More fancier armor? Yeah, that's a word.
Yes, my armor is more fancier than yours. It's also more orky.
Well, no, it has like angel wings and blood tears and whatnot all over it, so. How you guys doing down there?
They have finished.
Yeah, we capped our point.
Oh, did you guys help? Oh, thank you.
I have returned to render you the aid that you obviously need.
Say what now?
Ooh, rocket boys, damn.
I'll show you, aid. Gets hit by a rocket boy. Just one leg and one arm. Holds up a middle finger and says, I'm perfectly fine. Half of body is gone.
That's what we invented servo arms for.
That's why Death Company has feel no pain. Because they literally feel no pain.
Well, if enough people like you, you can survive an injury like that. That's how Darth Maul did it.
Yup, that's canon now. Spider Maul is canon. Why? George Lucas, that's all I can say. And
No,
just,
that's not even George Lucas.
That's
It's just
Disney.
the fans being like, oh, Darth Maul's the coolest thing ever because he has a double-bladed lightsaber.
that's
Well,
gonna be Kylo Ren because of triple-bladed lightsaber.
Hey, at least they didn't bring back Qui-Gon.
Have you seen the emo Kylo Ren?
Yes, I've seen it. It's hilarious.
My favorite is fangirl Kylo.
What? There is a whole Twitter argument between emo Kylo Ren and lonely Luke Skywalker.
my
And
favorite
Luke
one, my
starts
favorite.
it off with like, he goes, Kylo Ren, why do you wear a cape? Or, what? It's pointless. If you're cold, stop being pretentious and just put on a coat.
My favorite are all the ones where you know, she's just staring at him with the lightsaber. He's like, "Did you find a hand with that?
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
Okay,
That was,
Was there a
very
hand
important
attached
question
to it?
for that
that makes absolutely no sense to me how they got his lightsaber, because in The Empire Strikes Back, when
Yeah,
Luke
it falls into Bespin. How are you gonna get
Yeah.
it from Bespin?
How do you get a lightsaber out
I
of
love.
the core of a gas
Yeah.
giant?
My reaction was, she's like, "It's a story for another time." I'm like, "No, it's a story for right now. Pull up a chair."
It's a story
Yes,
for another
that
time is an
lightsaber has
excuse
literally
to...
been across the entire galaxy. Please tell me as to where the found it.
That's just her way of saying, oh, we're actually never going to tell you, we're just going to say that
It's
somehow
gonna
she
be in a
did it.
comic book, trust me. It's gonna be in a comic book.
There's no way they can. It's physically impossible.
Okay, obviously it was caught by a cloud car that happened to be flying underneath at the perfect time.
Uh-huh.
To a
What the-
pawn shop.
In the expanded universe content that's no longer canon, I think his lightsaber fell like into a pipe or something.
It fell into the clouds. You see it falling straight into the
No,
clouds.
no. We only see his hand. We don't see the lightsaber itself.
Ow.
Well, see,
That's
also
the
in the
technicality.
expanded universe, I think they ended up cloning Luke Skywalker or something with his hand.
Yeah. So,
Also, Luke Skywalker joins the dark side in order to bring balance to the Force.
how do you get his hand and his lightsaber? If you go into the deep into the atmosphere of a gas giant, you get crushed. Not to mention the lightsaber you're looking for will be crushed
Well,
by the...
another thing is in the expanded universe, there was the special gem that could be found on the Bespin, like in the gas fields, and they had vehicles could go down and retrieve And they were
Yeah,
very
a special gem. Maybe it's something like diamond type stuff where extreme pressure, but there's no way a lightsaber is going to resist that.
Especially not an old lightsaber like that.
Yeah.
That was built by Anakin Skywalker and was his replacement lightsaber. And has been with him through the Clone Wars.
It is true that he did survive the Clone Wars.
Also, Captain Rex surviving the Clone Wars is canon.
Well, yeah, but Rex is cool.
He also joined the rebellion because he removed his chip, even though it was completely unnecessary for him to do so. Because, well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens to Cody?
Cody thinks he killed Obi-Wan, and so eventually, after a while, he commits suicide.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Captain Wolf, who serves under what's his name? The guy with the bunch of tentacles on his face. Looks really cool.
Cthulhu?
I think so. I think that's his name. Or no.
No, isn't that Plo?
Plo Koon, yes, that's it. Captain Wolf. He also did the same thing. So Captain Wolf is still alive. But they're both of them are really old, along with Gregor from the Commandos. He's an explosive expert in the Commandos, and he kind of went a bit crazy. Even though he removed his chip. This is all canon, because it's in Star Wars Rebels.
Oh yeah, that.
It's the most kiddie Star Wars thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And I've watched the Ewok cartoon.
There was an Ewok cartoon?
Have you seen the
Yes,
Star Wars
it
Christmas
was
special?
Awful. Oh, I've watched it. I never want to watch it again. I wanted to burn my eyes out after watching it.
I think that's the point of any fan watching it, is just to see how horrid it is.
Yep. I can
Because we've all heard of the Star Wars Christmas special, and we want to know how bad it actually was.
Yeah.
I do believe I just killed that weird boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, who stabbed the weird boy?
Yeah, I was just fighting a whole bunch of orcs, and all of a sudden they died. I mean, I still ripped them apart.
You had time to do that.
Yes.
Hey, it's because
Don't you
he's
know
classy.
Blood Angels work very fast? Also,
It's because he's classy.
I
Okay.
put back on my helmet and polished my armor.
Alright, time for the hard one. How are we doing this?
Repainted it gray.
Nice.
Because, you know, Death Company.
I'm assuming you're gonna take your plasma cannon.